Hey, how's it going, all you lovely people? I hope we are live. I hope everything is cruising. You'd think I'd be better at this by now. Okay. Hytale. Let me actually go back to the main menu here. So, this is Hytale. Yeah, this this is actually really exciting. I heard about Hytale, of course, back when everybody else heard about it, back in what, like 2018, almost 10 years ago at this point. Um, and of course, this game was sold off to Riot Games, and then Riot decided to cancel it for some reason. And basically, they were working on a completely different version of the game, a new updated engine and everything. And Simon Hypixel, the guy behind the Hypixel server for Minecraft, went ahead and proceeded to buy it back from Riot Games. He sold it to Riot and then bought it back from Riot, so he has full control over it. Of course, he doesn't have, from what I understand, is he doesn't have access to the new version, new world game engine, all of that other stuff. So this is the older version before Riot Games, basically, right? And so there's bugs. There's issues, there's problems. I had a couple when trying to get the game to launch. So I'm hoping we just kind of play for an hour or two and we'll just see. Right? I think that's kind of where we're at. We're just going to see how far we can go and see what we can get up to. So I have created a creative world. I flew around for a minute to get a screenshot. Nothing extreme. So create world. Let's exploration. We'll just do LP. Is there much settings and stuff? There's PvP. There's fall damage. Drop all. We'll make sure that's on. That's all the settings we have. So there is not a lot of settings. Of course, I don't expect too much. I think they're supposed to be reworking World Gen. So that's going to be interesting to see. Also, I do like how there's like a mods list type thing right here. That is really interesting as well. All right. Apply settings. Create world. And let's see what we can get up to. See what shenanigans can be afoot here. Oh, first gate of the Echo. Stone rubble. So we like spawned in. Okay. I don't know if I need any of this stuff, but I'm gonna pick up the stone rubble. Ooh, look at that. Okay, I'm getting distracted. This looks so pretty. Sorry, I've got to live up to my namesake here for a second. Look at these doors. What happens if I stand in between them? Okay, I just get pushed out. Okay, cool. So this is our spawn point, which is really interesting so far. Like, we didn't spawn in, like, just a random location. I'm just kind of going off Minecraft idea. Punch a tree, get some wood. Oh, this takes down the whole tree. Okay, that's cool. So crafting is a little bit more GUI based than Minecraft. You don't have the square, right? We do have the ability to make torches with tree sap, plant fibers, and sticks. We need more plant fiber to get things like a sword, a hatchet, or a pickaxe. Okay. So we just keep doing this. I have no clue what you're saying. I don't even know what language that is. I do apologize. I only speak English. I am an uncultured American. You know, I think the funny thing is I still have no clue what you're saying. Anyway, Speaking of uncultured, I went... Oh, these things have, like, roots. That is so cool. How do I crouch? Is it... Oh, that's, like, a first-person... Okay, didn't mean to hit that. Oh, so it's left control. I might change that. See, I don't think they ever will. I don't honestly have any clue, though. Because, of course, they released their own launcher, which seems to have quite a bit of issues at the very beginning. Because I know I had issues trying to get this game to launch. I had to go into the app data, roaming, all that fun stuff. Man, this thing is massive. Yeah, I had to go into the app data and launch it through the launcher located in there rather than the desktop shortcut. So yeah, I understand that people want this released on Steam, but I think the biggest thing is it also affects the modding platform if you do something like that. Try setting them to maximum. Actually, I have done that. Where? Yeah, here. We can just go to Epic, and then there you go. And then if we press, I believe it's F7, you can kind of see frames and everything. Which, surprisingly, this game does actually have quite a lot of decent specs, in all honesty. I've seen a couple dips every so often flying around in creative, but nothing too insane. Find a forgotten temple to learn more. Ooh, there's a whole other section, so we actually have to explore. So plant fiber, can I just punch this stuff? Or is it from leaves? Oh, actually, right here. These bushes. I'm so used to modded Minecraft where everything is, like, kind of told to me that this is throwing me off a little bit. Okay, so now we should be able to make a pickaxe, a crude hatchet, and if we get more rubble, we should be able to do more stuff. Well, let's go give this a swing here. Man, that is so cool. I love the fact that the trees come down all in one. Oh, that is so nice. I've also turned off auto step, which is on by default. I don't know how jarring that is, but I just decided I didn't want to have that enabled. So, yeah. Oh, we also have a map. Oh, that is awesome. Forgotten Temple Gateway. Oh, this is actually really cool. Cool. I'm so confused by some of the stuff here because it is... I know that's the one thing that I'm seeing online right now is a lot of people saying, oh, it's not better than Minecraft, it's not this and it's not that, and it's like, well, I mean, if you wanted to go off the basis of Minecraft, you'd have to go back and look back when Notch owned it and compare it to that version. You can't compare it to the modern day Minecraft, in my opinion, especially because, you know, Simon Hypixel and that team are technically indie developers at this point. They aren't backed by a AAA publisher like they used to be, right? So that's the whole thing. This game is developed by a, I would say, smaller, more indie team that has a lot more creative freedom than Mojang as of 2025, you know, 2026, right? So I would say anybody that compares it to modern day is a complete dunce, complete idiot. Or as the character from Supernatural, an idiot, you know? So, yeah. Okay, let's see. Can we find more rubble? Or can I just, like, break... I do love the animations. And that was also something else. Is in the settings, you can actually see this, and you can change where items actually go into your inventory, which is pretty cool. So you could change to inventory rather than hotbar. So if you didn't want a lot of stuff flowing in your hotbar, you could totally disable that, which is pretty nifty. All right, let's craft up a sword. Oh, and you can craft up to 10 at a time. That's really cool. So we've got a workbench. Let's just set this at 9. We've got a builder's workbench. We'll set this at 8. And a campfire. I guess we need to probably find some sort of food or something, right? We got a block. Swing. Ooh. Is this... Yes, berry bush. You know, for some reason, this game is making me think a lot of... what is that game called? Cuboid or something? Cube World? I think it was Cube World. Where you had a lot of course, development issues, and that game kind of just faltered. But the overall style kind of this, plus Minecraft, like, esque gameplay, is kind of what this is given to me, at least. Alright, let's break up some more of these here. So I saw that there is this Forgotten Temple Gateway, but I don't feel like I need to deal with that. I feel like I need to deal with making a house. There's a squirrel. I'm gonna pick up some more of these guys here. Oh. Is that normal? I see something glowing down there, but I do not want to go down there. Oh yeah, there's like gravel. Oh, I forgot. I gotta hold shift to sprint. We got like stamina. I'm not good at Minecraft PvP. What makes you think I'm gonna be good at this? Man, that was a rough one. I'm gonna just wait for my health to kind of go back up here. Alright, let's go after him again. Oh, so we do have a charge attack. Dang it. Okay, so I quickly want to go and enable health bars, because I don't know the health of the creatures, right? And I don't know where I died. Does this tell me where I died? Yes. Death. Day 0. We are doing fantastic. I'm getting used to this, that is for sure. Because I kind of forget sprint is shift, and I can't just double tap W. I'm so used to Minecraft. Is this like wheat? Mature wheat. Essence of life. What is this? Create? Okay, I'm just gonna run in. And run away. I do like how we have a stamina bar. I really do. That's actually pretty nifty. But it also is kind of detrimental because I suck at this game and managing stamina. Alright, let's go back. Man, we only dealt half health to this guy. Do we get dog meat? Oh, raw wild meat. So they kind of made it to where meat is just general meat. It's not like several different types, which is interesting. But we did get medium hide. I don't mind that. You don't just have like a whole bunch of different types of meat. I don't know. Let's harvest up some of this stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up some more of these. Oh, is this another pitfall type thing? No, it's just a weird grass. Okay. Man, I am really actually kind of like intrigued by this. Is this what I think it is? Oh, it's chalk. It's not marble. We need light hide to make a bed. Dang, I thought this was marble. Well, does this look different, though? Nope, that's stone rubble, so that's like gravel. Probably. Ooh, look at that cape in the wind. Oh, let's like walk into a... Look at that. It's so cool. I am very distracted right now, by the way. I'm just... this game... And there is no, like, difficulty meter. That was another thing. Like, we are just straight up thrown into this a little bit. So, does it mean, like, the fox? Is this, like, a light hide, or is this a medium hide? So that doesn't give me a single hide at all. I know there's, like, squirrels and stuff. Of course, you can see there's birds, but I doubt that would give us a hide, right? It'd be feathers. Looks like we got kind of some structures over here. Is this a little pig? Look at these guys. Ooh, they actually do drop light hides. Ooh, that's fantastic. Where did that other one go? But look at them. They're so chunky. They kind of make me think of the armadillos from Minecraft. More than a pig. But, like, these actually look more pig-esque than I think that most do. There's horses? I also see that I might have, like, a special ability. Oh, wait. I can just... Oh, that is so cool. How do I dismount this guy, though? I have no idea. I'm stuck on a horse. Gameplay, controls, F. Okay. Where did I see that structure? Oh, was it that over there? Oh, I missed. Dang it. That was cool. So you got like a special attack? I'm gonna try and avoid these guys. Where's fishies? So they've got like an oxygen meter. All right, let's go back in here and turn on auto jump. I thought it was in here. Auto step up. One other thing I want to mention, this like accessibility stuff right here, which, you know, is not really the most accessibility, right? But it has like camera shake and view bobbing. Like if you wanted this on, you could keep it, but you could turn it down to make it minor, which is actually really interesting in my opinion. I do like whenever games like that have accessibility. Also, of course, another thing, this game actually has the ability to separate audio tracks. Funny thing is, Battlefield 6, back when I first played that, I don't know if it does yet or still or, you know, whatever. It does not have the ability to separate audio tracks. This game does, which is kind of insane that in a a game like this has the ability to do that. Dang it. No hides. Just gonna pick up some of this stuff. So this is supposed to be a structure of some kind. White cap mushrooms, huh? Feel like that's gotta be useful for something. Ooh, what is this? She's got a Rubik's Cube. A new hand touches the beacon. No, I'm just kidding. A wooden bucket. Oh, I don't want to take the statue, but I totally could. Alright, what do we got down here? What are you? Nope. Nope. But it is coming dark, isn't it? Nope, and that is a bear. Ooh, what is that? Is that a giant... Is that a bunny? I'm gonna get myself killed doing this. But it looks like a bunny. Yeah, it is like a horned rabbit. So we have a bedroll. And it looks like stacks are definitely higher than 64, which is awesome. I think I'm just going to make like a little hut right next to this. The auto step up is like so gentle. Let's go... Okay, so gravity doesn't apply whenever they're stacked by humans, which is nice. We're just gonna make a little hobble, I think, for now. We don't have like a shovel or anything? Oh, the pickaxe actually works as a shovel. Oh, that's wild. That's wild. Does it tell you that it does? Great breaking stone and ore blocks. No, not really, but it definitely is faster. So right here. Directional wood placement. Beautiful. Oh, whoa. I thought I needed to build up to this. Nope. Not in the slightest. Do we have like a crouch thing? Yes. Beautiful. Crouch to not fall off. I can already see skyblock coming. Oh, wait. That's interesting. Hold on. I want to see if I can replicate what I just did. I'm going to take this block down. Yeah, so this like safely descends. Is this an auto step feature or is this something else? Let's turn auto step off. So if I do that again... No, that's just like legitimately a movement mechanic. If there's a block under... it just drops you down to it. So like this, there's no block under, but this block, it's going to drop me down safely, which is really interesting. Okay, cool. We are finding things out, ladies and gentlemen. I'm liking some of these features that we're just kind of like accidentally stumbling into. Also, there's like a whole thing of health and mana, and of course armor rating. Okay. Can we not transfer these into, like, logs? Or do we need a workbench set down for this? Oh, okay, hold on. So crafting takes time. Alright, and there's also apparently a tier 2 workbench. Alright. Nifty. Different types of benches. I can make a bow. Oh, I can make crude daggers. Dude, this is so cool. I am enjoying this for some reason so much. So, will the builder's workbench give me what I need then? So if I put this in here, yes, I can craft up some planks. Okay, a little bit more complicated than I'd like, but we do have, like, roofs, roof pieces, roof tiles. Dude, there's furniture? Dude, this is so cool. I don't have to download a mod to get furniture. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay. Let's just craft. So you only get 1-to-1 on this, though. Okay, so that's kind of meh, in my opinion, but that's okay. I don't know how... Can you make a door? How do you make a door? Simple wooden door. Craft. Oh, and it just places in the center? Ooh, I like that. Alright. And I don't see... We didn't grab any sand. Let's actually go see if we can pick up some sand here real quick. I think this is sand. No water physics. Which is... Oh, actually, I guess there is some water physics. It's kind of just a little broken, but that's fine. White sandstone. So this is not sand. This is sandstone. So can you make glass? I would assume you should be able to... Well, I can chuck it. So I have nothing I can smelt. Interesting. So there's no... I didn't pick up a single piece of sand. So this is all sandstone. I'll pick up some more wood here while we're at it. I'm liking the variations and different pieces of blocks and stuff that you're seeing along the creek beds and river beds and all this so far. What is this? We have marble. We have marble, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even care about the rest of the game. We got marble. Best game. Best game 2025, 2026. You know? This is all it takes to get me excited about a video game. Is that bad? Probably. But that's okay. Get excited over the little things sometimes, you know? Oh, and I didn't even realize. So on the world tab on the right side of my screen, this actually does tell us what this is actually labeled as. So this is rock marble. I didn't even realize that. I guess I could technically use that to kind of be cheatski doodles a little bit, but unintentionally, in my opinion. All right, where did I start building this house? Back here, right? Somewhere back here. There it is. Kind of lost it for a second. Got distracted by marble. We'll grab some more of that here in a bit. So this, of course, is wood ash trunk. Is this a different type of log? Looks like it might be. Schnazzy. We can make our house like 12 different wood types. Yes! Man, I am so interested in this so far. I'm gonna craft up one of these bad boys. We'll place this guy. Oop, can I? So we've got a little bit of time. Okay. So what that thing's telling you, which is actually pretty cool that it tells us that. Alright, so let's get to making the rest of this into planks. And I apparently grabbed beech log and ash log and not oak logs. So I'm gonna have to like pay attention to the tree log, or the tree, the actual trees that I'm cutting down. Well, I would say since I've got so much ash, let's just go ahead and craft. Oh, is this the same log type? Or same hardwood plank type thing? One hour and 44. Okay. So there's nothing we can smelt, right? Not even this. We can set this in here and turn this on. Chimney Christmas. We're making charcoal. That's cool. So I guess charcoal would probably go in here too, right? There's also a tier 2. There's a tier 2 for this, right? No? Max tier 1? Okay. Ooh, can we make marble bricks? Oh, yes. Oh, we could make marble roofs? Dude, this is insane. Oh, I'm excited. Cobble walls? We could make thinner walls and stuff in this? Trap doors. A light temple door. You know, I've got to go bricks. Okay, we've got to sleep real quick. Nope, it's just getting darker. Okay. So do these torches last forever, or do they last temporarily? I guess we're about to find out. Oh, and this is how you craft. Okay, so we can't just throw everything in the furnace, is what I'm seeing. Which, you know, throwing your lead ingots into a furnace alongside your raw pork chops is always a great idea. Nobody would tell me different, right? Dude, I am loving this so far. I really am. And I bought this game, by the way. I actually bought the highest tier version of it, too, so... You know. Thought I'd support. Oh, and this... Okay, so berries give you health regen 1. These give you health regen 2 and health boost. Okay, instantly restores 10%. This instantly restores 5%. Ooh, man, this is really cool. Let's actually eat this up here. So we get some health regen going. Dude, look at the skybox. The moon definitely looks out of place. Hey, there's fireflies. Hopefully there's no frogs in the game because they're toxic, right? I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. Also, we've got the ability to have these in our offhand, maybe? Is that what I'm seeing? Yes. So you can actually hold these in your offhand while you're exploring and stuff, and it'll actually light the area. Man. Dynamic lighting. This is fantastic. Oh, but you can't do it while holding blocks, which is fine. Just seeing our limits here. The door did not disappear. And it actually kind of gives you a reason to fix the outside of your house, too, because you don't want to see the cruddy grass texture on top of it, right? I will definitely have to get more marble. Oh, you can turn the torches off. Okay. Nifty. Can we go to sleep yet? Yes, we can. Look at my guy. Okay, we've made it to sunrise. So I probably want to quickly make a wooden chest. And just kind of toss some of this stuff in here. I don't really know what I would need. Well, we've made it through the first night. There's immediately a wolf outside. So I don't know if we want to find like a... There's a crude sword, crude battle axe, crude mace. What do we have in here? Used to alter the appearance of structural building blocks. What is this, Terraria? Interesting. So I wish it would tell you kind of what you're looking at, though. So there's a smooth variation of marble, which I kind of do like a little bit more. See, but I place down only bricks, and we have, like, some smooth textures and non-smooth textures. And also, for some reason, this kind of just makes me think of the Arasaka logo from Cyberpunk 2077 for some reason. Not sure why, but it kind of looks like it. Hello there, James. How are you doing? We are playing Hytale, and I am currently smacking bricks to make them smooth. Alright, we don't really need this anymore for now. So how do we go about making, like, a better weapon? Because we have a crude sword. What do we need for this? Any stone. We need a few more pieces. Okay. There's a bear over that way, so I don't want to really run that way. Also, can we put a waypoint down? Oh, you can actually select and deselect. Player list. I hope you're doing well, though, James. I think I just need this. Let's avoid the wolf. Well, it's a good thing you're getting by. That's all I gotta say. Okay. We could either do mace or we could do crude. Does it tell us? So signature energy is 9, 8. I don't know what that means. Signature energy is 20. I'm gonna go crude battle axe. Why not? Look at this guy. Look at his stance. There we go, okay. So I'm probably gonna want to grab at least something to be able to, like, make torches and stuff. It's not really as useful to carry around wood, purely just wood in this. So that's actually kind of interesting as well. Let's also quickly make up another pickaxe. Oh, and it tells you durability without having to press a button. Used to craft farming accessories. Animal feed, make furniture. Hay target, training dummy, wooden spike traps. A backpack upgrade. What? Dude, this is awesome. That is awesome. Okay. We're gonna have to go find some materials first, I believe. What's the best way to find materials in this game? I guess that's the next question. Maybe find a cave? I'm gonna quickly make up some more torches here. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting. Work in progress. I don't know why, but this makes me laugh. Work in progress. Dude, I don't know why that made me laugh, but the fact that it's just like, oh, this is gonna be epic. Work in progress. Honestly, so far, I'm enjoying this. This is, I would say, the fact that Minecraft is kind of like Simon Hypixel's background, right? He's the Hypixel server, all that fun stuff. I think that really shows, and it shows that he understands there's quality of life that needed to happen. The one thing, of course, I do wish is we did have the 3x3 crafting, but of course he has said that is not going to be planned. This is the plan. So that's kind of upsetting a little bit to me because I prefer actually having to remember crafting recipes and all of that. Because to me, this is very not great unless we can get more recipes down the line. There's so many mods on CurseForge already for this thing. The amount of people that had access to this early and all of that stuff, man, it is insane. Alright, let's greet this guy. Okay, that is not forgiving. That's pretty rough. That you have to really be precise with the swing on this. Oh, he's spinning. He did. We got an emerald. Dude, the emerald is shining. That's cool. A copper shield. Cooked wild meat, iron ore, and light leather. That's an upgrade. Okay, I'm gonna have to take the emerald out of my inventory. That flash kind of hurts. Hurts my eyes a little bit. What do I look like? Oh, that's kind of broken. I whip my head back and forth. I whip my head. Okay. All right. I will just stop. Not even my hair. It's just my entire head rotating. Ooh. Nothing from the bones. Okay. Small chest. Oh, you can actually do like sort items, take all. Cool. Terraria for the win, guys. I am going to make references to other games. Honestly, I think the thing is, though, is it definitely feels like they care. Especially, I mean, even like the debug menu, the like option that I have open right now, which is just F7. This thing, here's the simple version, and here is the more strenuous, you know, like the actual telling you more, a little bit more information. This thing has like block where your feet are and what chunk you're in. Like, this is insane. Oh, even the target, I've never seen this. So you could actually have, like, a little bit of a kind of Wayla tooltip a little bit up in the top left. But I've just been running this because I thought this would be interesting. Also, there's actual roots. What is this? Twilight Forest? Man, I am just so intrigued by this mod. I almost said mod. Goodness gracious, I'm just so intrigued in general. This is so cool. I guess we step into this. The Forgotten Temple. Oh. Oh boy. A white hydrangea? Hydrangea? So this is where I'm supposed to get something from my inventory. I don't actually know. I just clicked on create new world. I didn't really even try doing a server. So the fact that it's actually using network is kind of concerning, that I'm not on a server and it's running network based. Ooh, what are these little guys? That is freaking adorable. Look at these guys. Oh, look at these guys. They're so freaking cute. What's this little bunny? That thing just stood on its hind legs. This is so freaking adorable. Oh, and they've got like a variation between like the male and females. This guy even has a little flower on his head. See that? This is so precious. Oh, goodness gracious. Minecraft could never. I don't even care if they added new baby mobs. This guy's a trade. Oh, so we've got under construction. Dude, look at this. Why is Mike Wazowski a trader in Hytale? I want to see your model. Can you stay in still? Dude, that is so freaking awesome. Look at his area. What do you have? Spices, salt, dough. Dear goodness gracious. This is going to be like some excessive... Oh, and this is the Essence of Life stuff. This is going to be some excessive stuff. Recipes? Man, are we now playing... We're playing Total Miner Forge. We're getting blueprints for recipes and stuff now. Yeah, I don't know if I like that much. It's so freaking cute. What do we got in here? Is that a bed? I ain't gonna take anything from these guys. What are you? Why are you cute? I can't even see you. Come out here. Ooh, there's one. What is these little guys? Intelligent Quebec seedling. Model. Black or block Y model. Okay. Help work in progress. What is this? Scaffolding type stuff? There's a lot of work in progress, but that's fine. Okay, so I think this is where we need to interact. Because everything else looks like it's, they blink off center. Like they don't blink in alignment. They blink one eye and another. That's precious. Did you just say Kowalski? What? Oh, there's ducks. There's flying ducks. Man, I am enjoying every bit of this right now. Okay. Alright, enough distractions. We've got traders. I didn't really see what else she had. They had. I don't know if it's a gendered character or not. Winter berry bush, pie recipe, apple pie. Man, the food. You ain't even gonna need to have any, like, Pam's Harvest Craft or anything. Farmer's Delight. There's enough stuff in here, it looks like. Look at these lanterns. So I'm assuming this is like a Quebec-esque area. Like that's kind of what the species is here, maybe? Alright, let's interact. You've unlocked the memories feature. When encountering creatures, you'll collect memories that will be stored in your inventory. Bring these memories back to the heart of Orbis to record them and unlock rewards. So that's this tab. So do I need to like memory? Oh, this might be like annoying. We got doe and a stag. Bunny. I got the duck. Alright, let's see what happens. Holy cow. Record 9 memories. Oh my. 3 decorative chests. So you actually unlock stuff. 2 eternal seeds from the farmer's workbench. And all of this says it's work in progress, so I don't even know if this functions. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought I could, like, interact with that character for a second. Interesting. See, I think that's the one thing with this game. Of course, everybody and their mother is comparing this to everything else. You can't compare this to modern-day Minecraft. I've said this earlier because, of course, this is an indie development team. You know, it's not backed by a publisher anymore. So a lot of the work that they are doing is purely indie development at this point. And I think that you can't really compare it to modern-day Minecraft because, of course, it's owned by Microsoft or Microsoft or whatever you want to call it. And that means that they are a lot more restricted and all of that stuff. And, you know, you can't fundamentally change that game because, of course, everything has been around for so long that you wouldn't want to or you'd lose a lot of player base, right? So, it's one of those fun things. But I do hope that they maybe release like a different crafting mode. I think that would really be interesting. Because I don't know about GUI-based crafting. It kind of just... It's one of those weird things, but it seems like the crafting system in this game is definitely a lot more complicated than most. Which is kind of maybe a bad thing. I don't 100% know. It really depends on how much more difficult it gets once you start getting tiers and stuff to your workbenches and potentially introducing more. And I guess the other thing that I'm going to talk about with this game is that I do see that there is a store tab in the main menu. I don't know if they are going to change that. Because right now, of course, it is like, hey, you want to support us even further or which tier you've bought kind of thing. But if they do keep that, I'm kind of scared that they are going to go towards the way of microtransactions to keep development and stuff, which is not a bad idea because, I mean, yes, this is an indie game and you are paying, I don't even know what the base price of this game is going to be, but you know, you're paying X, Y, and Z, right? And of course, playing this, I don't know how many people would want cosmetics, which is most likely what they would actually have available. Which, you know, I wouldn't think's a bad thing. Cosmetics never kill anybody as long as you just keep it as cosmetics and not anything that's, like, actually in-game valuable. This could save you playtime, you know, all of that fun stuff. Getting iron. So we need 5 iron ingots for a pickaxe. Okay. Man, there's so much interesting stuff. It's also really strange that there's not a shovel. Do we have a trash can? Or do we just need to drop this into the world? How do you drop items? Guess that's my next question. G? Okay. What's strange? Yeah, definitely weird. Did the pork just turn into wild meat? Okay, I don't get that one, but alright. Let's see if we can find some sort of... Actually, hold on. I've got another memory from taking out that wolf. So let's go back to the realm. The Forgotten Realm. I don't see anything XP-wise. As of yet. I did see there's like an essence of knowledge or something. Yeah, let me get back over to this person here real quick. Because this person has the essence of life. This is what I was thinking of. I don't know if this is like something XP related, maybe. Also, this person restocks in 3 days. 3 in-game days, I'd hope. That's interesting. So I don't really know if there's anything like that. There is so many creatures in this game. What in the world? Because I see there was like an Arcanist workbench too, just a bit ago. I don't know what that could be. What is that? Look at that statue. Quartzite brick. Just kind of taking a peek around. Yeah, but I think that's going to add some liveliness, because especially it feels like there's going to be several different dimensions, or like realms like that. So that's kind of interesting. Because I saw that there was like a Void Taker realm or something, like creatures. I would assume that's like a completely different thing. Let's see if we can find a cave. And of course, like, I think that would be something. Ooh, what are these guys? I saw something move. Yeah, look at these guys. Are they hostile? What are they? Moss horns? Interesting. Look at them. They're like giant cows. Just gonna kind of like venture out this way a little bit. So there's spawn. I'm seeing something on the minimap up here. There's a froggy. Froggy. And I do see variants and mobs too. But yeah, the that essence, by the way, comes from some of these plants when you smack them. Doesn't look like I'm getting any more. I got a whole bunch earlier. Fido must die! Sorry, that got violent. Ooh, what do we got? It's like some sort of graveyard, maybe? But this is a creature, technically. Alright, let's eat something. We got bone fragments and linen scraps. Lettuce seed bag, not seeg. Boom powder, essence of life, some more bone fragments, some linen scraps, and some maple logs. Yes, it is fantastic. And it has waypoints when you, like, put your bed down. Because that's what this is that's where my spawn point is. So it's like where your home is, basically, is where your bed is, they'd hope. So that's what they've done, it looks like. So that's awesome. And, of course, I think if you... Also, vertical slabs. Just noticed this. That's actually pretty nifty. You can actually click on these, or right-click on them and select location as well. And up on the compass, you can see that it's yellow up at the top. Which also, I didn't even realize there's a compass. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, I probably shouldn't wander too far. Looks like we're kind of getting a little dark. Ooh, what are you? You're a calf. Man, the models are fantastic. Like, I can see where a lot of the development time went in the early stages of this game, by the way, because you can just tell how much they cared. And I think that is such a fantastic thing to see. Mining our first ore here. So it doesn't look like there's maybe... Oh, it looks like it's clipped into the block next to it. Some issues with that, but that's alright. Maybe. If I can pick this block up. Green cap mushrooms. I think I'm going to take these torches out. I'm going to switch back to this. I'm going to take these guys out so I can actually just place them. Ooh, what are you? Are you a stinking rat? Dude, there's rats in the caves. What is this, New York? We also got copper, by the way. That's what that ore earlier was, and that's what that ore right there is. So I think we actually need copper. To upgrade our tiers and stuff, so we'll snag this. We're getting light hide as well. I don't have any more sap. So I don't have any more torches. Nope. You can just see its little beady red eyes. That's kind of terrifying. Yeah, and I think they're technically, there's a blog post that they put out a few days ago talking about their updates that they're going to be doing to it, like the version 2 basically of the world gen. And it's supposed to basically overhaul all of it. So that'll be really interesting to see. There's a bat. Well, just hope they don't go like new school Minecraft, like the newer stuff, because I really don't care for the newer world gen for Minecraft, but I hope that they make it to where like it feels like you're not going to find the same cave every time. Kind of thing. There's something over here that's like glowing. I also apologize if you guys can't see that well. Like the lighting and stuff, because there's basically vibrant visuals in this game, and that is fantastic. Like dynamic lighting right off the rip. All of this just fantastic stuff. I'm using mushrooms to light my way. Never thought I'd do that in a video game. And that's another thing, is I don't know how much content's really in this either. It looks like there's a lot of work in progress, even to like the very first portion. So I'm assuming that most likely there won't be a whole lot of like content that you can do unless you're doing massive builds and stuff. But of course you probably want to... Dude, they've got a dying animation that's like kind of gruesome for those rats. You kind of have to progress through to get everything that you would need to build, I'd hope. And there's definitely some generation issues I'm seeing here and there, which is nothing too insane. And I think that's another thing, is there is not a lot of world gen options whenever I load it into this. So I'm excited to see what they do. Like, I will keep tabs on this game, even if I don't play it that much. Of course, with mods and everything, there will probably be a lot of, like, just overall more users playing than I'd think some other games, right? Like, especially if they make Mechanism on Hytale, like, I'm gonna be playing this. I made a joke in the year review, the year in review type thing about Direwolf making a pack for this. Like, genuinely, if they probably make enough mods, I wouldn't be surprised if he did something like that. I'd play it. I don't even know if mod packs can work on this. That's the whole thing. I don't even know. It may work, it may not. That's something that I want to discover, I guess, in the future. Also, I like how the ore is basically just like sticking out of the block, and it's not just a retextured stone block, basically. I don't really want to, like, fall down this hole. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I heard too, was that you just had to have one, which is really nifty. Like, if that works and that actually is super efficient, that's gonna be fantastic. Ooh, can I light my cave with weed? Oh, what are these guys? Goblins? Yo, when did I just get isekai'd? What are we doing? Goblins? This dude's throwing dynamite at me. He's gonna kill his friend. He killed his friend. I'll avenge your friend. Also, this doesn't glow as much as the shrooms, in my opinion. Dude, that was insane. That dude was chucking dynamite at me. What is happening? I've seen a lot of people doing just general mods. That's what I've been seeing. A lot of the early access that they gave to Minecraft modders to just mod the game and just see what they could add. Even the developers are modding the game. And I mean, some of the mods that they're adding simply are just like fantastic because they're using assets and stuff that are already in the game. I think Simon Hypixel even posted one that one of the developers did, and it was straight up like iron spell casting inside of Hytale, and it looked fantastic. Like, you like pull up Twitter and just look through some of the Hytale mods that people are doing. I don't even know if does this game pause properly? Okay, it looks like it does. Let's just see. Let's just look. I'm pulling up Hytale mods here real quick. What do we have? I'm just gonna quickly look through here. Somebody's already made a Discord bridge. McCaw's already started his furniture mod. That's great. McCaw's stairs. I already knew McCaw's was gonna start doing it. He already talked about it. The dude from Dark Utilities has made vector plates in the game. Dude, that is so insane. Vector plates already. Just like scrolling through here. Somebody's made a cobblestone generator. Isn't this the guy? Yeah, this is the dude behind Dark Utilities. Isn't it? Is it Dark Utilities or am I thinking of something else? Yeah, Dark Utilities. Yeah, that's the mod. Dude, there is already like 5 pages of mods. 87 mod projects. 87. Dude, this is insane. All right, I'm excited. I really am. Not gonna lie. Oh, lots of good stuff. Well, and I think the problem with Minecraft modding, though, is you've got to think that, you know how hard it is to keep up with versions whenever they're doing stupid stuff like that they're doing right now? I'm gonna be honest, I don't really talk about Minecraft mod, like the Minecraft updates as much, because honestly, I couldn't really care. That's kind of where I'm at with Minecraft and in its like development side. Genuinely, I couldn't care. It's like, oh, they added cute mobs, cool. They could have done that years ago, and probably affected the game less at the end of the day, because like the chicken has been that way since the beginning of the game, and now they're changing something fundamental to the game. Yes, it looks better. Yes, it looks nicer, but they could have done that back when they updated all the textures back in like 10 years ago at this point. I don't even know when they did the texture revision. Was that like 1.14? Something like that? Well, I think the other thing is with like this is, yeah, there's definitely a lot of larger mod creators that are actually modding. Because I know Buzz, the guy behind Industrial Foregoing, he's one of the people that released a handful of mods on CurseForge with Hytale, you know, giving early access to them. So that's interesting. So it's not really a lot of the smaller modders, right? There's a lot of larger people that you've heard of, or if you've at least played their mods, right? The guy behind Dark Utilities, right? That guy made a handful of stuff. Looks like he even made a it looks like he even made a mix-in utility for Hytale to even do more stuff, which is insane. Like, these people have done so much, but they don't really have a lot of independent mods that I would think really need to be updated 24/7, right? So I don't know. I think there's a lot of people prepared to get into Hytale and start modding it, but of course they've got to understand that if they do this, they're going to experience a lot of changes, especially because this is early access. And it's a whole other stream of, when are you going to update this mod? When are you going to update this mod? When are you going to do this? You know? So... Oh. I gotta run. Ooh, what is this? What are you? A new hand touches the beacon. Kind of what this makes me think of. A scrap mace? Sure. Why not? Man, this is crazy. What are we doing? I'm enjoying this. This is so cool. Like, the structures, like, this is in the game, right? This is not something that I've added, something that I had to mod in. Like, this is in the game. Straight up, like, little dungeon, little goblin, like, huts and stuff. Like, this is so cool. I'm gonna go pick up one of these candles, I think. There we go. Might be able to see a little bit better. Maybe not much, but some. Yeah, that is for sure. Like, and I think the one thing that I think about 1.12 really is the fact that it definitely, the quality of life that they have done, let me just like say this, quality of life that Mojang has done over the last several years has been very, very good to the game, right? Like, if you play 1.12 and you play Modern, you will definitely see that there's a lot of changes that are for the better, but at the same time, when you just continuously update the game like they are right now, it's going to lose the spark that it used to have, in my opinion. It's like, even if the updates are about the same time frame as like the other updates, to me it doesn't feel like the game updates are as big of a deal as they used to be. You know, like, I remember whenever they added witches and bats and stuff to the game, and like, that was exciting, that was really cool. People even, you know, made videos about it. It's like, nowadays I don't care when they add a new mob, because it's like, cool, here's a Nautilus creature. Cool, that should have been in the game when you added Nautilus shells. Like, that's my opinion, right? Like, but then again, Nautilus shells aren't supposed to be common because, of course, conduits would become too easy to obtain and all of this other stuff. So now it's like, well, how are you going to balance the game from, you know, point A to point B? Stone basalt. We've got basalt here. Dude, I'm just picking up everything I can at this point. And I like sort. There we go. So it looks like you can only pick up... So it looks like they've actually made it to where not every item has a uniform thing. Like a uniform stack, which I don't know how I feel about. But it's definitely interesting. Also, I love how you can see the ores from the corner of other blocks. Like, you can tell there's ore there. Dude, that is interesting. And also, another thing with this game, Minecraft did not do threads correctly, right? Like the CPU threads and you know, multi-thread and all of that other stuff. This game most likely has, because it seems like it is running superb, right? Like, I'm running 160 frames kind of constantly, with, you know, an up and down here and there. And I'm running, of course, 2K. The video you're watching is in 1080p. But yeah, right there. See that little orange? So you could tell there's like ore there, which is really cool. But yeah, like, this game is running really, really well. And I'm on high settings and everything. Like, I feel like this game is just so much fun, too. Dude, I love how these guys have, like, a candle on their head so they can see. Can I put a candle on my head? No, okay. Sadness. Alright, I think we need to go back to the surface. I think we're getting back to the surface, too, with the rats being here. Yeah. It feels like we are just continuously adding more and more content for the sake of content, and we aren't really thinking about the overall end-all be-all goal of what Minecraft used to be. And it's so easy to get enchantments. Like, legitimately, I was driving home from work today, and I was like, man, what if I did a modded Minecraft series where I learned to speedrun Minecraft, and I speedrun the Ender Dragon in episode 1, and then episode 2, it's just, hey, we're gonna go build a house. Like, you could do that, right? Like, of course, modded Minecraft makes things easier, but it's not even the fact... You don't even need the modded equipment. You would just legitimately speedrun it like vanilla Minecraft, and then proceed to absolutely obliterate the Ender Dragon at episode 1, and there's no... You beat Minecraft, now you're just beating modded Minecraft. I feel like that should be something that I do one of these years, is just straight up start a series where we just completely obliterate Ender Dragon, go for it, and then proceed to just play like nothing happened. See, because I don't remember if... Let me look at something. Is it threads or is it cores? That's what I meant. Cores, not threads. It's, it is, it runs off of a single core. It doesn't really do that well. I know it was something CPU related. Let me out of this place. Where are we? Oh, we're not too far. Oh, the sun's coming up. Is this spawn? Oh, no, this is that structure. Okay. What is this little guy? Lavender? Noise? Alright, let's slow down so I can gain some stamina back here. Perfect. So if they coded this game correctly and they're not running off of a single core, that I think is like a big benefit no matter what you do. Like if they actually make this game run properly, and also of course the thread, because of course older Minecraft really was single threaded or close to it. With this game being, you know, new, they can do a lot of optimization and like preemptive, like, hey, we're not going to make the same mistake as that other block game. Right? That was a successful run, if I do say so myself. I think we've got plenty of stuff. Do I have anything to burn? Let's go there first. Can I burn these? I can. So this requires, it looks like some sort of green ingot and some sort of blue ingot. I don't know what these two are. Used to process ores into metal bars, upgraded, reduced smelting times, and increased storage capacity. Yeah, well, overall, this game runs significantly better, in my opinion, without any optimization or performance mods. So, kudos. Like, genuinely, good job. That is a fantastic thing. Oh, we also got some bombs, by the way. Didn't even notice that. So I'm hoping that we can upgrade the workbench and get ourselves... Actually, there's an armorer's workbench. That's what I was thinking. I want to see about getting armor and stuff. Let's just run this real quick. I feel like we're playing Fallout a little bit with how many workbenches we're making, though. There's a copper helm. There is an iron helm. Thorium. So this is thorium ingots. This is cobalt. There's adamantite. And there is mithril. And there's also shields. Cool. Okay, we'll save up the rest of this copper here. I think I'm going to work on a roof. Okay, hold on. I actually got to answer something real quick. How do these work? Beautiful. Half slabs. Vertical slabs. 10 times better than Minecraft. Already. Let's get it. Just kidding. Okay. Cobblestone roof. I wish there was like a zoom button, so I could zoom in on the piggy. Oh, his ears flop when he walks. This game is fantastic. So I placed that, that. And I think I want to do like a flat piece. Flat piece running across, basically. I think that sounds good to me. And also, I don't know if you've noticed or if you've seen that, but you actually do have the ability to climb, which is really cool as well. That just makes this so much nicer where I don't have to worry about, like, building up to, like, 3 blocks tall. So, like, hey, I need to get up on top of this cliff. You can just... I don't even know how high you can go with the climb. So just 3, which is really cool. Yeah, it's a little slower to get up, but that's still such a nice feature to have, man. Just like the simple things that this adds is just making this so much better, in my opinion. I guess that's what you get whenever you get somebody that has the ability to fund and understands the missing pieces of a game like this. Oh, you can do that? Awesome. I definitely think there needs to be some sort of visual outline with this, like, placement thing. That might really be a useful feature for a lot of people. There might be one in the settings, maybe I missed it, but that sounds like something I would think would be a pretty decent option. And I like how it detects if there's a block under it, so it'll actually place the portion, that centerpiece, because of course if you look on the outside, there is no extra piece, it's just flat, which is awesome. Dude, I'm just like, I'm loving the small things right now with this. But it's so stinking simple to just make a roof. Like, I don't have to do anything other than just build the roof. I say that, then I seem to have problems with this, but we'll see. We'll see if we can sort them. So it looks like you need to look at the very top of the hitbox. So the hitbox on this one might be off. You can see that I can see through this portion, so we've got to place right there. Take care, James. I hope you have a good rest of your day or evening or whatever time it is for you. Ooh, man, the placement of this is definitely a little weirder than the other ones. Okay. That's fine. We'll figure it out. Is that raised a little bit? Interesting. Seems to be some height variation. Okay. I'll have to fix that, because that definitely will bug me if I see that little wood piece poking out, because it's not on this side. Alright, where are we at? I'm going to smelt up just another piece of this copper here. Another little bit of that copper. Actually, let's swap this out for that. Medium leather? Okay. Cobblestone. Just grab a handful more, and then we'll grab 10 pieces of this. And I think we should be able to finish this up. Our first Hytale house. I think it was this one that needs to be fixed. Nope, that did not fix it. There it goes. So there we go. Let's get the rest of these guys placed down. Nice little cozy home. Fantastic. Let's get some food cooking while we're doing this. So here's a tanning rack. This is what I was thinking. There's got to be some way to do leather. Like a different way to take hides to leather. There we go. So yeah, we can take the light hide and we'll see what happens. Do I need to be in inventory? No, okay. So, of course, I also see the Arcanist workbench, which requires Essence of the Void, which I don't even know if that's even available. Venom Sack, Alchemist's workbench. So there's potions, some sort of maybe enchanting system, salvaging. So this gives us light leather. Okay. So do we have any more kinds of hides? We do have medium. We do have another set of medium. So I would assume if we toss this in here, that's going to give us the heavy leather, or medium leather. And I would think maybe like a bear would give us heavy hide. Interesting. And there's some sort of other hide as well. Let's throw some bombs in there. Let's see, what else do I have that I can smelt? Some sticks? Sure, why not? I'm going to take the copper out, though. I'm going to start smelting up the iron. This should allow for us to at least do at least one tier 2 workbench type situation. Oh, we haven't looked at the piggy since we did the memory stuff, have we? Cool. When I should go get a bow real quick. Let's see about this. A little bit buggy on the AI, which is okay. So what did that drop? So he did drop heavy hide like I thought he would. Okay. Kind of want to see if we can snipe one of these birds. But there is a pretty far drop on the bow, so we may have to aim higher. What are you guys? A boar piglet. Okay. I don't really think I need to take out the boars. I would think they give us probably light hide. Is that a sheep? Is it a derpy sheep? Hold on. This is priority. Yeah, it is. Look at them. Look how traumatized they look. Or is it a lamb? So they look at this little guy though. He's so freaking cute. Somebody drowned or something here. So I'd assume that these guys give wool. So if we just colonoscopy. Yeah, the overall damage on weapons seems to be a lot lower, but that's all right. Yeah, so they drop wool scraps, so I'd assume there's shears out there somewhere. Or we just need to get shears. Only took, what, like 4 shots? We got red feathers. And not much else to show for it. But we took down a duck. Our first duck. Is this actual mud? No, it goes down to dirt when you break it. Okay. Wonder how if you can obtain glass in this. I'm sorry, Pumbaa. Yeah, light hide like I thought. Okay. We are learning. What are those? Ooh, what is... Oh, there's a bunny. Okay. We're good. We don't need to be like, ooh, squirrel. Ooh, 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 you know? Okay. Actually, a squirrel would be nice. I haven't seen one yet, so... Okay, so we should have enough iron to craft... Nope, not yet. Almost there. One more piece and we have 20. Okay, and we should be able to upgrade. Okay, so there's also a tier 3. So we now should be able to, like, do stuff like this. Okay. Medium leather, more iron. 100 memories. Metal spikes trap. Not like a big jump in progress when doing that, though. But there may be something I'm missing. All right, I'm gonna toss in the rest of the iron I have. I'm gonna toss in that stuff. And I think that's actually going to do it for this live stream. We're about 2 hours in. Genuinely, I'm enjoying this. Of course, but it's almost 9 o'clock and I have to work tomorrow. So, yeah. Also, this thing is like made of books and spikes and paper and stuff, which is really cool. But yeah, sorry, got distracted. I'm just amazed by this and all the content that, you know, isn't like fully done, right? There's a lot of stuff in here. There's a lot of like getting higher tiers, go caving and find goblins and whatever. But genuinely, so far, I'm impressed. My expectations were exceeded. Yes, there are some issues. Yes, there are some like odds and ends, quality of life that should be added. Hopefully in the future, you know, like placement of the roofs and stuff. Maybe there's an outline or anything like that. But honestly, I'm impressed. I'm okay with the amount of money I've spent on this game so far. Of course, because I bought the highest tier, which I guess actually, let's go to main menu. I hope I can just quit out of this. I hope. Hopefully it doesn't break it. Because what I was talking about earlier with like the shop, there's the shop button. I purchased the Curse Breaker tier, which was like $70, but I felt like it was a good idea. You know, I felt like it wasn't a bad thing. But of course, that does unlock like cosmetics and stuff in game, which ooh, I could be like bunny rabbit ears type thing. But yeah, it gives you like clothes and hair cosmetics and stuff like that. I don't really think it's the most vital thing to do. You could totally go spend a lot less on this and you could get, you know, I mean most of the clothing items, right? There's only like 5 or 6 items added per individual thing. Some have a little bit more, but overall I think this was fun. I definitely want to play this again. I can't wait to see where the future of this goes. I probably will do another live stream on Thursday. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Thursday, we should be good. I'm going to edit and record, or not really record, edit and publish the video for Friday. Of course, I'll schedule it out, right? But publish it, schedule it, all that fun stuff. So that way, this will have videos tomorrow and Friday, so I don't have to deal with it. So we can stream, we can do all this fun stuff, and it's not impeding anything. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been an absolute blast. I'm excited to see where this goes. I hope they fix some of the issues that have popped up with like the launcher and a whole bunch of people having issues with hardware compatibility issues and things. I hope it all gets fixed. I'm not really like going to pressure the team because I think they have done a fantastic job with what they were given, and I cannot wait to see where they go. I hope they don't drop the ball. I know that development cost has been like gathered enough to do 2 years of development, so hopefully they will put merch out. They will do odds and ends to get more money. Like, I'm okay with them adding a cosmetic store. I think that is a fantastic idea. Just don't add a currency. If you're going to do it, just have people pay like 1-to-1, because goodness gracious, currencies are a toxin on the environment. They're toxic. I don't care for them. Most of them are scumbags because they require you to do higher than the amount that you want, and that's the only bundle available. We'll just see, right? There's a lot of things. If they start doing that, I probably will pull away from this game more. But as of right now, enjoyed it. Fantastic. I will be back Thursday, 7 p.m. CST, and we will continue on with this. I'm probably not going to touch this until then because I want to explore and show and like have a reaction on camera more than anything. So yeah, thank you guys. Stay awesome. And I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.